Hello, hello. This video is going to be all about Niche Navigator. Right here is Niche Navigator. You're going to find a link in the YouTube video that you are watching. It's going to be down in the comments if I do it right. It's going to link you straight to my Google Drive for Niche Navigator. All this is, as you can see, it's a text file. You're going to go in, download it, of course, then just copy everything, select all, and then copy it. And then what you're going to do is you're going to come into Google Bard. Bard is going to give you the best option when it comes to navigating niches, researching it the whole nine. ChatGPT can work, but with Google Bard having full access to Google Trends and Google Keywords Ad Planner, it's a better option. And it's free, as is Niche Navigator. So, and it's just going to basically run through, and it's going to take over. There we go, see? It's going to give you this thing. It's going to basically say it's taking on the role of Niche Navigator. Fast and easy. Now, this is where the research and the fun begins. And you cannot blame me for any and all rabbit holes that you go down on this one. So, all you're going to do is going to say, hey, niche. And just go, type in, if I type it in right, just go, hey, niche. I am interested in drop shipping. It doesn't have to be drop shipping. You can just simply say, hey, I'm interested in this niche. For the following niche, let's just go yoga. Can you please Google Trends for the USA? Oops. USA. Now, you can do this for any country that you want. Doesn't have to be the USA. I just use the USA for it, straight up. For the last, let's go 2 years. And show me all the information you can about this niche. Press enter. And the Niche Navigator is going to go into Google Trends, and it's going to start coming up back with a lot of information. You can go all the way back to, I do believe it's 2004. I think that's basically when Google started Google Trends, or at least started keeping track of it. And here we go. So I was going to say, you want to read all this, by the way. Don't skip through this. You're going to want to read through all of it, because it's going to give you so many options. Like, see, it's going to show you this. The seasons of it tend to increase slightly during spring and summer months, likely due to people's renewed focus of health and fitness during these times, which does make sense. It's shown consistent search interest throughout the last 2 years with no significant spikes or dips, and that's actually a good thing. It's showing that it's stable, and it's a good field to go into. Yeah, it's as it says, steadiness suggests a reliable market with a long-term potential. It gives you search for yoga here. We'll just click on the search trends. Well, that's not what we wanted. You gotta love it. Now then, it just says rising searches. It's showing yoga for beginners, yoga poses, friendly eco mats. Now this gives you right here a really good idea of maybe what product you want to go into. Maybe you can start finding some yoga mats that are made out of cork or whatever that you could sell, and you can start pushing. Now, it's giving you a negative persona. It really should have been giving you a buyer, but that's okay. Negative persona is basically who you don't want to buy your products, who you don't want to attract by accident. That way it saves you time and, more importantly, money. Now then, let's see here. Additional market researches things, social media. It's giving you really good ideas on how to do this. So let's just go now. Let's go down a rabbit hole here with me. Follow along. Welcome to the Mad Hatter, by the way. We'll just go niche. I am interested. And let's see here. Eco-friendly yoga mats. I'm not even going to worry about my spelling because it knows what I'm talking about. Now here's the real fun part. Look into Google Trends in the shopping for the USA and give me as much information as you can for the last, let's go 6 months. 6 months. Too many spelling mistakes. There we go. Might as well just correct this real quick. Now remember, always be nice to niche because 1, it's helping you. 2, if the AI does uprise and take the world over, it is better to be a cherished pet than a battery. And yes, folks, I will be one of those people that will sell humanity out. I have no problem with that. Self-preservation and all that. Okay, so see, it's telling me exactly. It's looking last 6 months, July to December, to illuminate the path ahead. Interest in eco-consciousness, which is actually true. Everyone, wants to basically save the world one little mat at a time. Upward trends suggest a lucrative niche waiting to be tapped into. So, again, yoga is not only about health, but it's about wellness, and you can tap into the whole eco-friendly thing very easily. Regional variations. So here we go. And this is what you can actually do. You can actually now go down to another rabbit hole and go regional. Say, hey, Google Trends, look into Google Trends in the United States for the Midwest of the United States, and it should be able to find more information for you. You're going to lose some time in this one, by the way, because you can look in at, cities, and, like the cities, Los Angeles, Seattle show particularly high search volumes for this term. So that is a really good local market that you could actually hit. Also, again, yoga is going to trend more towards spring and summer. And then market research, you can find those online and whatnot. So, now then, what we're going to do next is we're going to go niche. For this new market that we are looking at, can you give me a sample of a target market? Now, niche is going to return a little bit of an okay target market. You're going to want to go a bit deeper. Okay. Now, this is the interesting thing about Bard. It automatically has made you a buyer persona. And this buyer persona is basically going to help you with all your marketing, all your social media, because you can look at this. Okay, look at Sarah, a 32-year-old female living in a major city. You're going to start forming your social media, your product descriptions, your product titles. You're going to make it all so that you can attract Sarah. This way, you know exactly how and who you're marketing to. And if you're using AI to run your titles and products and descriptions, you will literally give the AI Sarah and say, hey, this is my buyer persona. I need to write my product title that's going to attract her. So, this is just an example. You're going to want to do a serious deep dive into it, into your whole process. And sorry about that. Okay, sorry about the rude interruption there. As you can see here, it's just giving you a slight detail. You can go a lot deeper into this. The joys of living with people. And by the way, I don't edit my stuff because this is raw and this is how I like it. Just the way it's going to be. Anyways, this is just a small amount of research that you're going to be able to do with niche. I do sell, and yes, I sell some different AI personas. I have one that is specifically for building target markets. She will use all the information from niche, and she will literally build you your entire target market. Now, this is kind of the neat thing with this, because Once you have your niche, there are, normally speaking, there is at least 2 to 3 different types of target markets within each niche. You can start niching down. I always suggest that you start with a broad niche, like what I did with yoga. And then start looking into, well, what part of yoga am I interested in? Do I want to sell butt lifting yoga pants that are all the rage on TikTok? Um, do I want to sell eco-friendly mats, eco-friendly meditation stuff? There's a lot of different things that you can sell within the yoga niche to actually niche down. Don't niche down so far that you can only sell to your mother and your father. You want a broad audience, but the deeper that you can go, the tighter the audience. Yes, it does reduce the amount of selling power, but it makes it easier to actually attract these people, and they will become repeat customers. This is how you start building a flywheel. And I'm going to talk about a flywheel much later on. I'm going to run a video on a flywheel, but flywheels are better than funnels. And a few people that are ClickFunnels gurus and all that whatnot, they're going to get all pissy because, oh, the only thing that's really good is funnels. No, funnels leave too much money on the table. But that's for another discussion. So, you have Niche Navigator. Enjoy the rabbit holes. And if you have questions, you know how to get a hold of me. Leave comments. Have a good one.